tourism management, and building national welfare. You can adjust the language according to your preference. Choose the program that suits your needs from the playlist. Customize the subtitle position on your laptop, and adjust the video speed with the slider to suit your needs and comfort. Let's grow together through your subscribe and like on this video. Tourism systems must properly function to ensure efficiency, safety, and sustainability. Tourism represents a fundamental component of national economic strategy. Furthermore, tourism can stimulate broader economic sectors, including transportation, hospitality, and infrastructure. Tourism helps generate national income and foreign exchange revenue. Governments may grant financial support and incentives to tourism businesses. Tourism success depends on the ability of governments to properly identify economic opportunities. Identifying tourism potential allows governments to design effective policies. Tourism development can positively impact national economic growth. Tourism improves employment, infrastructure, and investment flows. Tourism performance may imply economic stability and international attractiveness. Tourism statistics often indicate economic trends and future development patterns. Each tourism worker represents an important individual contributor to economic success. Tourism development requires initial investment and long-term planning. For instance, many developing countries rely heavily on tourism revenue. Governments must institute regulatory bodies responsible for tourism oversight. Tourism policy must integrate environmental, economic, and social priorities. Tourism operations must coordinate both internal and external systems. Governments must correctly interpret tourism data to support decision-making. Tourism encourages governments and businesses to invest in infrastructure and human resources. Tourism development must investigate environmental risks and sustainability challenges. Tourism projects must involve communities, businesses, and governments. Tourism policy often addresses economic issues such as employment and sustainability. Governments must justify tourism investments based on immeasurable benefits. Tourism policies often receive a legal label defining regulatory authority. Tourism contributes significantly to national labor markets. Tourism operates across multiple economic layer systems. Tourism education programs often include professional lecture sessions. Education helps workers develop tourism management skills. Tourism infrastructure must link transportation, accommodation, and services. Governments must maintain tourism infrastructure to ensure safety and efficiency. Tourism represents a major economic sector. Governments must maximize tourism potential while protecting environmental resources. Tourism also influences social and mental well-being. Tourism planning requires a scientific method and evidence-based strategy. Tourism sectors include both minor and major economic activities. Governments must regularly modify tourism regulations to reflect changing conditions. Tourism authorities must monitor tourism performance continuously. Governments must not negate environmental protection responsibilities. Tourism creates economic network systems, connecting global markets. Nevertheless, tourism faces economic and environmental challenges. Tourism development reflects the economic notion of sustainability. Tourism policy must define clear objective goals. Governments must obtain accurate tourism information. Tourism benefits are often obvious in economic growth statistics. Tourism activities often occupy key economic sectors. Tourism growth may occur rapidly. Tourism policies must properly orient economic development. Tourism contributes to the overall national economy. Tourism development requires active participation from all stakeholders. Have you ever wondered what really makes tourism tick? It's not just about snapping beautiful photos or finding the best hotel deal. Tourism is a massive, complex engine that powers economies, shapes societies, and even influences politics. It's a force that, when managed well, can bring incredible prosperity, but when left unchecked, can cause real problems. Today, we re-diving deep into the world of tourism to understand how it truly works and what its future might hold. So, what is tourism at its core? From an economic standpoint, it's a powerhouse. It contributes a huge chunk to the national GDP of many countries, creating jobs not just in hotels and restaurants, but across a wide range of sectors. Think about it: construction for new resorts, local farmers supplying food, artisans selling crafts. It's an economic ripple effect that can lift entire regions. That's why governments are so keen on it. Tourism can often grow rapidly while other traditional industries might be slowing down. It's seen as a golden ticket for national development. But to get it right, governments can't just hope for the best. They need a solid plan. This means using precise economic forecasting to predict future trends. Where will tourists come from next year? What kind of experiences will they be looking for? Answering these questions allows governments to prepare, to build the right infrastructure, not just roads and airports, but also the legal systems and safety regulations that make a destination appealing and secure for both visitors and investors. Every policy, from investment rules to marketing strategies, reflects a nation's broader economic philosophy. However, unchecked growth can have a dark side. This is where the crucial idea of sustainability comes in. Imagine a beautiful, pristine beach. If we build too many hotels, too fast, without proper waste management or environmental oversight, that beautiful beach won't stay pristine for long. The very thing that attracted tourists in the first place could be destroyed. This is why modern tourism policy must be built on the principle of sustainability. It's a delicate balancing act. Economic growth is vital, but it cannot come at the cost of our planet. Environmental impact assessments must be a non-negotiable part of any new tourism project. Harmful practices must be restricted, and ecological balance must be preserved for future generations. This balance isn't just about the environment, it's also about people. Sustainable tourism is socially inclusive. The local community can't be just a backdrop for tourist photos. They must be active participants and beneficiaries. When local residents are involved in planning, when they have opportunities to start their own small businesses, and when they see tangible benefits in their own lives, tourism becomes a force for good. This approach, often called community-based tourism, helps preserve unique cultures and traditions, which are themselves valuable attractions. It ensures that the economic benefits are shared, reducing inequality and strengthening the social fabric. After all, a happy, thriving local community creates a much more authentic and welcoming experience for visitors. The political dimension is the glue that holds all of this together. Tourism governance needs to be transparent and accountable. It's often a political tightrope walk, balancing the interests of powerful investors with the welfare of local communities and the health of the environment. These decisions can't be based on guesswork. They need to be grounded in solid data and research. Without evidence-based policymaking, governments risk making poor decisions that could lead to environmental damage, social tension, and ultimately, long-term economic decline. Strong, fair, and clear regulations are essential to guide the industry in the right direction. Looking ahead, the world of tourism is constantly changing. Digital innovation is transforming how we travel and how destinations are managed. Technology allows for better monitoring of visitor flows and economic impact. At the same time, global challenges like climate change present new threats. Coastal destinations face rising sea levels, while mountain regions deal with their own ecological stresses. This is where international cooperation becomes so important. By working together, countries can coordinate policies, facilitate smoother travel, and tackle these shared challenges more effectively. In the end, tourism is much more than just an industry. It's a reflection of our values. It's a test of our ability to balance economic ambition with environmental responsibility and social fairness. The future of tourism isn't just about more growth, it's about better, smarter, and more sustainable growth. The challenge for every nation is to shape its direction wisely. When we get it right, tourism becomes a powerful tool for building a more prosperous, connected, and resilient world. It's a journey worth taking, for all of us. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration of tourism insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world. See you next time.